Hi, I'm Suzanne Chan of Mom Confessionals, and today we are learning all about how to use a thermometer. Now, as many of you know, I am actually a registered nurse, but as a parent, I didn't know how to use a thermometer until I spoke with my doctor. So as you know, there are many different types of thermometers out on the market. There are temporal thermometers, ear thermometers, rectal thermometers, multifunction thermometers. The key thing is, as you can see, I have many thermometers. The key thing is to always use the same one each and every time you're taking a temperature. The reason being is a temperature reading that is temporal can be very different than one that is oral and rectal. And being able to differentiate between the two when you're giving that reading to a healthcare professional is very important. So I always like to tell my pediatrician when I'm taking my child's temperature, I like to tell them, I took the temperature orally and the reading was 98.7, and 4 hours later I took a reading because he felt a little bit warmer and it was 102, also orally with the same thermometer. The reason being is one thermometer, as accurate as it can be slightly different than another thermometer, and I've put that to the test before using a temporal scanner and then using an ear thermometer, and it's very different. What I discovered recently is the Kinsa Thermometer, which is considered the world's smartest thermometer. What I love about it is not only is it super portable, comes in this cute little case right here, that it also syncs up with your cell phone. You can use an Apple iPhone or Google Android phone. And how it attaches to the phones is pretty unique and very cool. So all you're going to do is open it up, and this is the Kinser Thermometer. Super flexible tip, very comfortable, would not irritate your child. They do recommend that you use temperature probe covers. They do not sell their own brand yet. I'm not sure if it's in the market for them, but any one sold at your local drugstore will work. I'm using some Welsh Allen thermometer probe covers, which I borrowed from my workplace. And as you can see, they actually were way too long for my Kinser thermometer, so I actually just cut them down just to fit just like that, okay? And it's very simple. You're gonna plug it right into the headphone jack of your phone, and it's perfect if you're taking a temperature for a child or anyone else in your household. But if you're taking it for yourself, you might want to use the extension cord, which is included, okay? It snaps right in and wraps very nicely around the little portable carrying case. And you're just gonna plug in your thermometer and plug it right into the jack. Okay, and very simple. Now, if you're taking an oral thermometer temperature, it's very important that you do it correctly, okay? You're gonna wanna slip it right under your tongue, all the way to the back on the side. And you're gonna hold and close your mouth down with your tongue pressing on it for a full 10 seconds. And that's how long it takes for the Kinser thermometer to take a reading. If you're doing a rectal temperature, they do recommend that you do not go past this metal tip point when you're inserting it. I recommend using the temperature probe and also lubricating it a little bit with some petroleum jelly and just slipping it ever so slightly. Now we're looking at the Kinsa app, okay, on iPhone. Simply just click on it and it opens up to the main screen where you automatically can take a temperature right away without using any of the family profiles, okay? You can choose oral, underarm, or rectal. And this time I'm going to use oral. And it's going to ask me to plug in my Kinser thermometer. Got to take it out of its carrying case. I'm plugging it in. Making sure to grab my probe cover here. And it's asking me to place it in my mouth.
Reading complete.
I love how it just tells you when the reading is complete. So it tells me that I am 98.4 with no fever, and it also asks if I'm having any of other common symptoms. Chills, fatigue, cough. I don't know. Feeling a little fatigued. So I'm going to say fatigued, and I'm going to save my readout. And then I get to choose whose temperature I actually took. So I've got me. I'm going to say, there we go. And what I love about this program is the history. I think it's pretty awesome. I'd like to always look back and see when the last time my child had the flu or had the strep was. And it's really nice just to have all of that information on hand. For my middle son, we've had instances where he's had a fever that wouldn't break, and I like seeing the trends and seeing where he's at, where he's gotten better, what medications I've used, as well as whether or not things have worked or not. So as you can see, if I clicked on a particular one, I can edit, and I can actually add notes to it, which I really like. So I like to put things in like that I used Motrin this time, how much I've given, and then what time it was. It records what time it was that I gave it. I like to keep track because often with my children I'm alternating between ibuprofen and acetaminophen, and I like to know my dosing and also be able to tell my family members, please do not use this medication, use this one instead because the last dose is too close to another dose. Okay, so I am done. I'm clicking out of it. I'm going to remove that. In the settings, you can see all of your family profiles, and add additional ones is super easy. You see the plus sign right next to the family profiles. You can find groups and settings. You can use Fahrenheit or Celsius and whether or not you want it to tell you that it's done reading or not. As you saw when I was taking my temperature, I had a nice little fun bubble game to play. It's actually nice to keep your child occupied. And that's the Kinsa app. And there it is, the Kinsa Thermometer, the world's smartest thermometer and my newest travel companion. Thank you again for checking out another Mom Confessionals review. Please visit us on our website at momconfessionals.com, on Facebook at Mom Confessionals, as well as on our YouTube channel for more video reviews.